Hello, I'm Janet for You Are Gorgeous. Today is about scarves. As you can see, I'm wearing a scarf. It's a kettlewell scarf in the Florence Infinity range, so it's a snood, and this colour is true red, which of course is fabulous for Christmas coming up, or really any time of year that you want to brighten an outfit with a splash of red. So that's it. It is beautiful. It just drapes amazingly. You can just pop it on without a mirror. You know, there you go. And it just seems to work. You don't have to spend much time positioning it or anything. And it comes in an absolute rainbow of colours. Just lovely. Will definitely be one to suit you. In fact, you'll be sport for choice. Again, in the kettlewell range, I love this style of scarf. I find these long, thin scarves are sort of hard to find, and they're so easy to wear because I think some of the bulky scarves these days can literally overtake an outfit, and certainly for anybody who is petite, this sort of finer scarf can be much more flattering, and there's so many ways to wear it. I quite like it just worn almost like a choker, like a sort of flash of colour at the neckline with it sort of tied at the back, and then I also like the look of it coming down the back as well. That's lovely. And another really nice way to wear it, which my clients always seem to love, this seems to be the favourite scarf tying tip, is you just fold it over, double, wrap it round. Now the normal way is to just put both ends through there, but it can end up sitting a little bit bulky. But if you take the first end and put it through that way, and you put that end through the opposite way, and then just pull it up almost like a tie, it's lovely. It seems to stay in place all day, and it just sits flat and doesn't overtake the outfit, it just flatters it. I think I said that was a kettlewell scarf, and the shade is watermelon. So let's see what scarf. This is Doris, my mannequin, who's looking after the scarves for me today. Thank you, Doris. I love a square scarf. I think they're so easy to wear, and a square silky scarf. This particular one I just adore. I found it on eBay actually, and it's a vintage 60s scarf with poodles on. There's one side where he's holding his little collar, and this one where he's bought the newspaper, or she. And I just love them sort of folded into a triangle and just simply tied at the back of the neck, and then it sort of sits there like a cowl. You can have a low cowl or bring it up higher. I just think it's so easy, and of course there's so many other ways you can wear a square scarf. Of course the other just popular way is just the very simple way, just bringing it there and just tying it. I actually always like it brought more to the side, so that hangs down, and just tying a little bow, and it sort of hangs jauntily. Very nice, very cute, very French. I used to live over the road in the, was it the late 80s? Late 80s going to the early 90s, over the road from the French lycée in South Kensington. And although, you know, the French mums would bring their kids to school, and I think that's what really got me into scarves, because they just all look amazing, you know, even at 9 o'clock in the morning, or be earlier, wouldn't it? 8:30 in the morning with a scarf just flung carelessly, and they just looked, oh, so chic. This is a bulkier scarf, and it's in the sort of more modern scarf. It's not that bulky because some of them are sort of getting bigger. It's the type you can wear as a pashmina wrap, or just sort of fling it around. But again, I'll show you that method of tying it with a more bulky scarf compared to tying it in the way a lot of people will just do that. And it's almost like, oh my goodness, it can almost be a bit claustrophobic at your neck as well. And again, you've doubled it over, you've got your loop, you put one end through there, one end through there, and just pull it up. And you probably need to position this a little bit more, but it just sits flat and it stays put all day. And you know, my mum would have liked this method under my coat. You know, you always had to have a scarf to keep your neck and chest warm. Well, that will keep it in place under a coat in the winter, and your mum will be very proud. Okay, what have we got next, Doris? Ah, Doris, no, not this scarf. This one doesn't suit me. I just wanted to demonstrate how having the wrong scarf can have the opposite effect. I think I've said before I'm a Colour Me Beautiful consultant, so I'm completely sort of trained in what colours suit. And once upon a time I'd have put this on and thought, why doesn't that suit me? Anyway, I'll show you. It's not the type or shape or material of the scarf, it's just the colour. It doesn't suit me. You see, I'll get a bit closer. It does not suit me. There you go. Okay, what have we got next? Right. It's another of these very bulky scarves. And of course the lovely thing about these is they can be worn as a sarong. I'm not sure if the, just tie, I'm not sure if the camera is in range, so I won't bother tying it. But that's great, the sarong or a wrap, and again they work really well in the way that I just showed you, or they just work well just worn casually. But they are very bulky, and if you find that you love the pattern of one of these scarves and you prefer a square scarf, I mean, it's only dawned on me recently, if you cut one of these exactly in half down that way, you get an almost complete square. Now, I was in a hurry and I didn't bother looking for my pinking shears, so it's a bit of a rough edge. But anyway, let me show you the difference, because these big scarves, they're really very fine material. So, let me see, if you just fold it over and just sort of tie it at the back, you've got this lovely sort of drapey effect. And there's no way you could do that with the full size of the scarf. So you could, if you've got any scarves that you like, or you're out shopping with a friend and you both like the pattern of the scarf but it's too big, just, pay half each and share it. I actually gave the other half of that to my friend and she just loves it, so there you go. Now what is next? Yes, this is an example of one of the scarves from my online shop. And it's absolutely gorgeous. It's pure silk. It's pure silk, and I don't know if this will show up well if I hold it up, but it's Paris, scenes of Paris, the Eiffel Tower at night with twinkling stars. It's just, I'll hold it up, it's just beautiful. And if you're looking for Christmas presents, that and many more is in my shop for just £8.99 for pure silk. All the links to my shop are below, and the website, and did I mention earlier also to Kettlewell, you'll find out how you can get 5% off Kettlewell and free postage. So that's it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this quick scarf video. Oh gosh, I don't even feel right without a scarf. I shall put one on as soon as this is finished. Maybe make myself a cup of tea first. So have a super day and see you soon. Goodbye for now, gorgeous. Mwah.